Good to see you. This is Global News Morning, and of course, this is our very dear friend Matt Lee. And every now and then, Matt Lee, a real estate expert, likes to come by and talk about different neighborhoods and different regions within the Kingston area. And we're talking about Reddendale. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Reddendale, close access to water, to parks.
Yeah.
Adjacent to Lemoyne's Point, golf course, the airport's adjacent to it.
Yeah.
A great neighborhood.
It's an amazing neighborhood, yeah, and it's easy access to downtown. Really, you just come in front road. So really, where we are speaking about is basically just past the Invista Center, DuPont plant, Sunnyside Road, and then it runs basically along Front Road, almost to the Landings Golf Course and Lemoyne's Point. So it ends right there. Lemoyne's Point and that whole airport area is considered Lemoyne's Point.
Okay. But it's very close to it.
But it's very close. It's easy access. You have everything. You've got a number of different parks, which is amazing. You've got Everett Park, which I think is really nice. We've taken the kids there lots, where you walk in on the, basically it's all flat stone as you're walking into the water. It's, hip deep. The kids are safe. You can kind of hang out, and it's really nice. Kids, they love it because they can jump off the bottom and they can kind of swim through. So
right.
It's great.
Now, as far as the houses are concerned,
Yeah.
and the subdivisions, is it an older part of the city?
It has a mix, right? So if you get in along the water, there were 1970s, 60s, 70s homes, and a number of them had been taken down or additions have been put on. So you've got a kind of a mix that's happening. You've got some wartime houses that were, maybe late 50s that were in there, but mostly 60s, 70s, and that's kind of when that neighborhood was built. And then you get into Lakeshore Boulevard and Wortman, and that goes into 80s and 90s as well. So you've got different sections that are along there. So it was kind of built up over time.
And some schools, of course.
R.G. Sinclair. So you've got a great school there, and then you've got Henderson on the north side, which is Henderson Place, but you've got R.G., which is amazing. And then I believe you go to Bay Ridge from there, or actually you would go to Frontenac High School. So
On Bath.
On Bath.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a great school. Actually, we take our kids to play basketball there. It's awesome.
Of course, close to Gardner's Road and shopping.
Yeah, so you've got all the access. So if you work at the hospital, you work at Queens, it's easy access to downtown.
Right.
If you're working in the West End, then you've got easy access into all your shopping, work, anything along that lines. Lots of close amenities, like you've got restaurants close, you've got groceries close, you've got all of these things. So like when people want to be kind of in that smaller type of community, this is kind of one of those ones that you kind of aim for. And you say, okay, well, we can walk to get what we need and do these different things. It really is nice.
Yeah, to me, a great neighborhood is sort of, it's its own little community, but easy access to major things that you could use.
Absolutely. And then, even if you don't want to be using a car to go anywhere, the express bus is coming down Front Road. So you have easy access to anywhere with public transit. It's awesome. Really is.
Reddendale is somewhat a quieter place, which bodes well for a retirement place.
Yeah, and if you're in that position where you say, I'm at the point where I want to sell my home, but I want to stay close. I mean, there's a retirement home there. The doctor's office is close. So it's built also for senior living as well. So it's a really nice community, and you can stay and you can do exactly what you were doing before, and it's really nice that way.
You can't beat a little drive or a little walk to Lemoyne's Point to hand feed the chickadees as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We take the kids to see the sheep.
Sheep.
Yeah, on the other end. They had sheep on the other end when you come in by the marina. And you go in that side, there was fencing where they had the sheep.
I didn't know that. Are the sheep still there?
Well, I'm going to have to go check it out.
Okay. Chickadees, sheep.
Yeah.
Bring them all.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Matt Lee, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Real estate tips brought to you by Matt Lee of Royal LePage.